Hello again and welcome to another daily technical analysis video. In this video, we'll be covering and continuing Ethereum. Now, obviously on our previous video, we know that we are generally towards the downside, though our weekly may be suggesting, obviously, the potential double bottom, but that is not confirmed. So as of right now, we are still in the bearish zone and the bearish sentiment. Now on our daily, it is obviously the clear downtrend that we saw here, and we are still in that pennant, or well, I guess it could be a symmetrical triangle or a pennant from the previous down impulse. But in general, we do see the push and the bearishness in the price action. Not only is the prices down, but we also see potential 55,377 cross down, which could bring the prices further down. We also have the stochastics cross down and the RSI moving down, rejecting the neutral territory to see more likely decline in price action. Now what we're going to do in this video is work on our lower time frames, because essentially it's just one day more, so it looks the same, but what we're going to do is work our way to the 4-hour time frame and see what we can see, at least in the shorter times. Now although it looks like it's a little bit mumbly jumbly, what I was able to identify was this ascending channel. Okay, we've respected it twice on the top and twice on the bottom, and as of right now we are trading at the bottom, from the median to the bottom. So if we do break this, we could see more towards the downside. Now this pattern, you can consider it as a bearish flag pattern, as it is rising, and we previously came from a descent, well, yeah, obviously a decline. Now if we do our targets, if we do break towards the downside, it would look something like this. And if I drag it out to here to make it look better, I'm going to get the horizontal version of it, and it lines up around here. Okay. So that is a pretty significant decline. It's possible, but it won't go there in one shot for sure. And if it does go down like this, it is close to that level that we discussed previously of the $1,700. Let's see what it looks like on the daily. It's right in front of the daily S3 as well. Although it's slightly a little bit less, we could be targeting a little bit lower. Now again, this looks a bit eccentric, a bit drastic, but again, it really depends on whether we do play out this channel and start to break down, because it is still a possibility that we do further decline, especially with the macroeconomics as well. Everything's pretty bad. The economy's bad, the government is bad, everything's just kind of a mess right now. But yeah, we're just gonna play this channel as it is until we do break. I mean, even then, if we don't break right now, we could break at higher levels as well, but assuming it breaks right now, that's where we're going to be aiming for. And if that does happen, I'm looking for a retest of the bottom here before a further decline. EMAs obviously are very strong towards the downside at the 4 o'clock as well, and therefore that adds more confidence to that. Stochastics is starting to diverge to the downside. We have 2 hours to confirm its continuation down, but nevertheless, we are in the bearish territory from the 20 to 40, and it's got a lot more space to go down to the oversold territories. So again, general ideas towards the downside, but none of this is financial advice. But what I would do is, if we do take a break, I would take a retest, maybe even I would put it above the 21. Personally, that because it's a break and retest of this channel, so we are not looking for it to be accepted back above. Even then, we could, if it does get like it closes below but closes back above, that could be a swing fail pattern, and we want to be careful and potentially exit positions. But if not, we could see something like this. Even the daily S3, where was it? Okay, so I'm going to mark out the daily S3. Okay, the daily S3, put that on the daily column, and the reason I did that is so I can see it here, potentially aim for something like this. It's pretty nice, 7.65, but what I would actually do is, because 7.65 seems pretty surreal, I would be taking profits along the way. Even at this daily level here, this range, you could take maybe 20%. I would do that at least. It's not financial advice. And then I would aim for here and lower beyond. Maybe even have position adds in between. But this is what it would look like if we were to play this flag play. Okay, but again, generally towards the downside. Now if we do ignore this flag play, 1 hour is bearish as well. But just looking at the hourly, it seems a bit weird, strange, with all the volatility is pretty high. It just seems to be like in a big range around this level. But again, in general, it is still holding that this channel. Now, if we do see a potential bottoming around here or some sort of bounce off of it, we could potentially play towards a median and therefore play the channel and respect the bottom as a bottom long, right? The other one I just went through is if it breaks, but otherwise we do want to be looking for that long depending on how it reacts there. But again, in general, it does look still pretty bearish. No signs of reversals yet. Again, we got to wait for the week for that. But that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. Again, nothing is financial advice here, but nevertheless, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. And we will see you later.